What's up, guys? Welcome to something a little different. I always say that whenever I start a game series I haven't played on this channel before. Welcome to Fire Emblem Three Houses. Now, contrary to what I'm saying, we're not playing the whole game. You see the title. I'm going to be playing the DLC campaign. Okay, what the fuck is it doing? No, okay, I don't need to see this shit. No, get out of there. How the fuck do I get out of this? Okay, there we go, start. We're going to be playing the DLC campaign. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because I've been having a hankering to replay this DLC campaign after I've recently fully completed the main game in all of its routes. But, see, I've always wanted to do a Let's Play of a Fire Emblem game ever since I played Fate's Conquest back in 2016. And, you know, they're long-ass games, so, like, it's always been daunting to me to do this. So basically what I'm doing is kind of testing the waters a little bit to see how I would make a Fire Emblem Let's Play by playing the side story. It's only 8 chapters long, so we're going to make 1 chapter per episode. But that doesn't mean the episodes are going to be short. These chapters are pretty long. Like, it's going to be like 8 hours minimum for a Let's Play. So you guys are getting something meaty still. It's just, you know, 8 hours compared to how many hours I got in this game? Hold up. To 350. So there we go. So yeah, I'm pretty seasoned at this game. I've been playing it ever since it launched in 2019, and I've played the game 5 times, including the DLC once, but that was on normal difficulty. We're going to be playing this on hard with English voices, by the way, which I've never heard before. I played this purely on Japanese because I'm a filthy weeb. But yeah, we're going to be doing this on hard. I don't think there is a maddening difficulty for this, because hard already, I've heard, is very crazy in this game. Like the DLC specifically. So this DLC is called Fire Emblem Cindered Shadows. I mean, technically Fire Emblem Three Houses Cindered Shadows, but I'm just going to be calling it Fire Emblem Cindered Shadows. That's much easier. It rolls off the tongue a little bit better. So yeah, we're doing hard on classic difficulty where fallen units are lost forever. Every decision counts. That's the mainstay staple of Fire Emblem. Basically, if one of your unit dies, yeah, they're gone for good. Obviously, we're not going to let any of them die, so it's going to be a little bit frustrating. We can rewind time to fix some mistakes, but it's not infinite. Yeah, classic, that's all good. Choose your form. I don't know which form I'm gonna go with. It doesn't really matter for this DLC, because in the main game you get like gender locked to different classes, as well as different like S rank supports. I'm gonna go with female because I went with female for the most part for my playthroughs. I did play as male Byleth for 2 of my playthroughs, but it's been a while since I used female. I'm just gonna stick it with Byleth. Stick it with Byleth. Sounds like the name of a fucking weird documentary. Connect to the network and play online? Sure, I don't know what kind of online connectivity this has, but whatever. Alright, let's get into it. This DLC cost $40, by the way, when it came out. 40 Canadian, 30 US, I'm pretty sure.
Cindered Shadows, the 4th house.
But I'm going to be silent for the most part during cutscenes and dialogue. I might interject a little bit, but most of the commentary is going to come from my actual gameplay.
185. The construction of Garreg Mach was completed. Saint Seros held a sacred ritual to honor the occasion. 4 saints, known as the 4 apostles, were led to a tranquil place to perform the ritual. They poured their holy essences into the chalice of beginnings, a gift from the goddess herself, in hopes of bringing about her second coming. Alas, the rite of rising failed. Bearing the blame for the ritual's failure, the 4 apostles left the monastery, all but vanishing from the land. The first sought the lush forest of Adrestia's mountains. The second traversed Fodlan's fangs, settling on the ocean's salted shores. The third traveled to the mountains, vanishing beneath their lofty peaks. And the fourth faded into shadow, in a town untouched by day's light. Lost to history, nothing but legend now remains of the 4 apostles. Their offering to the Nabatean chalice and the goddess, who never returned.
So now that I'm thinking about it, these 4 apostles, I can tell like what their clear relation is now.
Sorry to intrude.
It's been a while since I played this mode, as you could probably tell. It's been like, what, 3 years since I played it for the first time? No, 4 years, actually. 3 or 4 years, one of the two. Actually, no, it was 4 years, because I played it before my Blue Lions playthrough. Because basically what happens with this DLC, like, campaign's not the only thing you get. There's some, like, side quests and bonuses you get as well. But once you complete this on your file, it basically gives you access to the 4 exclusive units from the mode, as well as the overworld from this mode, and a few extra classes and such, as well as some paralogs and whatnot. If you never played this game, you probably don't even understand what the fuck I'm talking about. But if you haven't played this game, then why the fuck are you watching this Let's Play of the DLC? But if you are, and stick around, it's pretty fun. Alright, we got this boy Alois, I don't know how the fuck to pronounce his name, but he's the GOAT. I never use him in the game because he's kind of useless, but you know, he's still the GOAT.
Please, forgive the disruption, Lady Rhea, but I have that report you asked for.
Do not worry yourself, Alois. As it happens, I am presently unoccupied. Please, go on.
Ah, great. I'll just... What's that book you've got there?
It is a chronicle, covering the 995 years since Garrick Mach Monastery's completion.
Must be a long-ass book, god damn, 995 years? This shit must be the size of the Bible if it's chronicling all of that.
Sounds like a good read.
He doesn't look like he reads, what are you talking about?
Maintaining the church's records is one of the duties entrusted to all archbishops, myself included. This one states that Saint Seros ordered the monastery's construction after the end of the War of Heroes. This is a rare and valuable text. Most documents of that era have been lost to time.
See. Time aside, we also lost many books in that massive fire 21 years ago.
Was this shit Notre Dame?
Indeed. What was once well documented exists now only in this chronicle, not least of which is the ceremony commemorating the monastery's completion.
Interesting. I'll admit, I know the year it took place, but not a thing beyond that.
That is to be expected, unfortunately. According to this chronicle, the rite of rising was held during the ceremony. The intent was to bring about the goddess's rebirth.
The rite of rising, huh? Can't say I've ever heard of that one.
I am not surprised. There should be countless records documenting that important ritual. Alas, today all we have to go on are fragments of forgotten memories and our own imaginations. One thing is clear. Their wish for the goddess's return was most fervent. Saint Seros held the ritual along with the 4 apostles, Noah, Chevalier, Timotheus, and Oban. However, it did not bear fruit, as the goddess did not return to this world. So it is written.
I've never heard of the 4 apostles before. They're different from the 4 saints, right?
That is correct. Today, almost no records exist of the 4 apostles. Their names live on only in the names of their crests. But the bloodlines bearing those tokens of the past have been lost. Any deeper knowledge of the apostles has all but disappeared from the grand stage of history.
Well, that's interesting. Does that mean there's somewhere backstage?
What do you mean by that? Pause, hold on, what does he mean by that? What do you mean backstage?
In a sense, it is possible that their bloodlines have carried on in secret, perhaps materializing where no one thought to look. I had not intended to indulge in such a long-winded lecture. Please, tell me your report, Alois. It concerns the underground, does it not?
Oh, right. It's as you suspected. Recently, there have been several incidents in the area beneath Garrick Mach.
Alright, so we got some interesting lore going on about, like, Jesus' apostles or whatever the fuck.
You spotted went through
there?
Oh my god, this dude Dimitri, bro, I'm sorry, I gotta roast this dude for a second, because, like, his post-time skip design is fucking fire. He goes so hard. But, like, bro, oh my, his pre-time skip design, bro, if you don't get out of here with those fucking ramen noodles, spaghetti soup, fucking hen-ass hair, like, what is that, dude? The McDonald's arches? Like, what am I looking at? Jesus Christ, man. Like, everyone else, like, they're doing fine. Claude's got it rocking. Fucking Violet's got it rocking. Edelgar's got it rocking. But, like, fucking Dimitri over here, holy shit, no sauce at all. Not even with the outfit, dude. Like, everyone else has, like, their outfit going crazy, but not you. Again, post-time skip, you go crazy, but you just look like fucking, I don't know, like that one dude from Super Punch-Out who gets mad when you punch his face.
I will say, that does look a bit like a passageway, doesn't it?
Unless I dreamt it up while sleepwalking, there's no mistaking what I saw.
I never thought I'd say this, but I believe Claude's story. In fact, it reminds me of something. I have heard tales of countless passages snaking beneath Garrick Mach. This is undoubtedly one of them.
Sorry to interject again, but I'm honestly very surprised by how, like, natural sounding the English voice acting is. Because, like I said, I played this mostly on Japanese, so I thought it would be jarring for me, but no, it kind of is, like, they sound exactly what I imagined them to sound in my head. Which I think is the sign of a pretty good voice acting dub job.
Perhaps so. In any case, there is no telling where it leads.
Oh no. Oh, you're right. There's no telling what we could find. Terrible danger, wicked creatures, unspeakable smells. The risk is too high, your highnesses. I must humbly insist that you wait here, where it's safe and smells nice. Meanwhile, Teach and I will track down the bandit-shaped person. If we don't return, do me a favor and call for the knights, will you?
That is quite enough. As though we would allow you to make that call on your own. With so little information, it's far too dangerous. We'll come along as well, right, Dimitri?
Yes, of course. If it was indeed a thief, we must not allow them to get away with their crime.
I like how Violet is just standing there staring, not giving a single fuck.
Considering what took place at the goddess's rite of rebirth, vigilance is paramount.
Right, well, tag along if you insist. Just don't come crying to me if we all meet a terrible fate. Deal?
Likewise. Well, no use dallying. Let's be on our way. Unless there's someone else we should call for?
I'm guessing this game's chapter should take place, or like, this game in the timeline must take place like post chapter 4, I believe. Post chapter 4, chapter 6. I forget which chapter it is where there's like an infiltration on the rite of passage. Or rite of rebirth, or what the fuck it's called. I mean, like, 4 is a little bit too little. A lot of littles there. So yeah, we need some more allies.
Yes, a fine idea. Though at this time, I fear few of our classmates are still awake.
Bro, what time is it? Like, it doesn't look that dark. Like, it's still pretty bright. And, like, this is like fucking, like, medieval times. Like, it's literally the year 995. Like, there's probably not that many, like, actual artificial lights out here, so it's probably still like, you know, like 6 o'clock at the latest.
Whoa there! What's all this, Professor? You and the 3 house leaders creeping around at night? Pretty shady if you ask me.
It's certainly a rare and unexpected sighting, especially considering the hour.
Looks like a whole lot of something is about to happen. I'm going back to bed.
Bro, I love Linhart. He just doesn't give a shit about anything. I respect it.
Stop right there, Lenhart. Your bad luck is our good fortune. You're coming with us.
You could stop thinking of ways out of this, Hilda. We could use your help, too.
You as well, Ash. I'll explain everything on the way.
I like how out of this trio, the only one who gives a single shit is Ash. The other two, fucking, they just want to go home. They just want to go sleep.
Happy to help. We don't have anything better to do at this hour.
See,
so
she's
we
pissed
may as well
off.
pitch in.
You have our gratitude. Now then, let us be on our way. Ready, Professor?
The more the merrier, I suppose. Let's just hope we're not all marching to our doom.
You're literally going into an underground hole. I mean, Even with like what, 7 people, that might be a problem.
This is brutal. Tell me again why you're subjecting me to this devastating boredom.
Enough with the yawning, Baldface. If you're really that bored, you could always make a friendly wager.
Thanks, but no thanks, pal. I'm low on funds as it is. Last thing I need is another debt I can't pay.
Right, B. As if you could say no to that.
How diverting that you should bicker for my amusement.
Oh my god, it's literally the exact voice I could imagine. Jesus.
Imagine my overwhelming dread were I stuck here without such joyous entertainment.
Count me out. I'll leave the talking to Yuri, Bird, and Coco.
Hey, boss. Back already, huh? Have you detected any movement on the surface?
Well, I looked for the Cardinals meeting, just like you said. The thing is, I was spotted by some weirdos. They chased after me and everything.
Some weirdos, you say? Sound very helpful. They weren't knights, were they?
I don't know. There were only a few of them, but I bet they were armed to the teeth.
With meager numbers like that, I doubt they intend to take on Abyss.
They probably took you for some kind of villain. They'll lock you up if they catch you. Finally, a little action. Let's find them first and throw some punches.
I swear, Balthus's fucking voice sounds familiar. I feel like I've heard this voice actor somewhere before.
Hold, Balthus. 'Tis ignorance itself to rush headfirst into trouble.
Fucking Hermione-ass line.
You're excited to fight too. You've been waiting for a chance to try out your shiny new magic.
Surface laws don't apply down here. That gives us the freedom to have some fun with them. They're probably not knights, but our new friends definitely work for the church.
You had best not leave me behind.
Oh my god, bro, why do you talk like that? You had best not leave me be- Oh my god, Hermione fucking head ass.
It seems this place is more than a simple passageway. There's clear evidence of human habitation.
People living under Garrick Mock? Oh, my brother used to tell me stories like that back in his academy days.
Ah, so Holst attended the academy as well then?
Of course. Back then, there were tons of rumors about what goes on below Garrick Mock. Something about tons of passages and houses beneath the town, all inhabited by super shady people. It had a real intimidating name, too. What was it again? I think it was called Abyss?
That's 2 points for the pink-haired gal. Welcome to Abyss, strangers.
Identify yourself.
Identify yourself, corny ass. Oh my god, dude. I will be roasting Dimitri this whole playthrough. I swear to god, this motherfucker, he has no sauce pre-type skip. Holy shit.
Uniform.
Welcome, curious students of the Officers' Academy. What brings such fine, upstanding surface dwellers to our humble abode?
We're tracking someone who was creeping around the monastery.
Our business here does not concern you. Do you intend to let us pass?
Such indulgence simply cannot be permitted. Your words may fool the fool, but I cannot be so easily deceived. I, Constance von Nouvelle, shall divine your true intentions. You are here by order of the church, which cruelly plots to eliminate the inhabitants of Abyss.
How the fuck do you know that? Where did you come to that conclusion from? Yeah, like what?
Did she say Nouvelle?
I don't care what the reason for this brawl is. A fight's on the menu, and I'm ready to
He just
feast.
doesn't give a fuck. He just wants to fight. He's just here for the fun of it. That's why Balthus is probably like my favorite character from the DLC. In terms of personality, that is. My favorite to use is probably Constance, because her magic plus her like main class is busted to shit.
Let's get right to it, yeah?
By the look of them, I'd wager they're experienced combatants. I'm not certain this is a wise endeavor.
I was thinking the very same thing. Time to make a strategic retreat then? Turning back already? Oh, but you'll make me so sad. Now, why would you want to do that?
The fucking voice, man.
Everyone here is starved for amusement. They've been waiting for a good fight. Wow, look at that. A flawless example of a surprise attack. These aren't your run-of-the-mill thugs.
Oh, this isn't the time to be impressed by our enemy.
We must find a way through at once.
Wait. Claude, is it? As in the brand new heir of House Regan?
Who, me? Nah, wrong guy. Claude's a common name in Fodlan. It's just too dashing for new moms to pass up.
Bro, I can't tell right now if he's joking or that he's just like really trying not to dox himself IRL right here.
It's even a popular choice for fake names. Just a good, solid, all-purpose moniker, you know?
Oh yeah, that's right. It kind of was a mystery that if it was his real name or not. I forget if they ever resolved that.
Right, except there's
at the end of
only
his
one
route.
Claude enrolled at the academy this year. Looks like that's you.
How the fuck do you know that? Do you got the documents? You don't look like that type of person to have the docs.
How do you even know that?
Ah, you just gave yourself
Oh.
away, pal. Looks like my luck's finally taking a turn for the good.
He pulled a fucking Phoenix right. Okay, I see you. That's why he's the GOAT. That's why he's the GOAT, bro.
Alright, so your choices are as follows. Line up for the beating of a lifetime, or let us lock you up like the good boys and girls you undoubtedly are.
I have no clue what this guy's going on about, but it looks like a fight's in order. And it's pretty much all my fault. There's a saying from the East about fighting a flicker with a flame. Seems applicable right about now.
Finally, let's do this already. Prepare to face the almighty king of grappling.
Why can't I shake the feeling that I know that wild man?
Because you fucking do? I mean, he's not exactly a very common looking individual. Even if you haven't seen him in years, you should still recognize him. But I guess Hilda just doesn't give a fuck, period. So, like, she probably just doesn't even know what her brother looks like at this point. Alright, so let's save to this file here. So I guess it's only 7 chapters, actually. I thought it was 8. So I guess it's only 7 episodes then. But they're going to be long as shit, because we're 20 minutes plus into the video, and we haven't even gone into the main fight yet. Which is the bulk of the video. So yeah, each episode's going to be definitely an hour long minimum. Because it's going to involve text, and then fighting, and then there's going to be like overworld shit, but we're going to save the overworld shit for the start of the video, then go into the thing, and you know the deal. Anyway, a skirmish in the abyss. That's the true chapter 1. Or I guess chapter 1 is called the 4th house, but this is just the mission name. Okay, so here's where things get interesting. Because it's not the main game, we don't get to actually really build our units for this point. So they have like preset classes and stats, which we can build a little bit over the course of this small game. But we're gonna just examine what we have here. Alright, so Byleth has got the Sword of the Creator already. That's good, that's good. That's a relic, so those weapons are very cool. They're very strong, but they have very limited uses. And I hope they recharge at least a little bit. Dimitri's got his lances. He is mainly a lance user. He's a paladin, which is pretty good to have at the start. Linhart's a main healer, so he's a bishop. He only has Nosferatu for an attack, which kind of stinks. He has some concoctions on him, though. Concoctions are like the mid-tier healing item. Hilda's a warrior. She's a main like axe user. She's very strong and defensive, but super weak to magic. Edelgard's Fortress Knight, similar to Hilda. She uses mainly steel axes, but she has way more defense, but way more like weakness to magic as well. Claude's a Wyvern Rider. Wyvern, I think it's Wyvern. This is one of the most broken classes in the game. Wyvern Lord is better than this, but Wyvern Rider is no slouch either, and he mainly uses bows. But you can get him to use axes as well, which I do recommend. And then Ash, he's a main bow user. He's a sniper, which is another really broken class. It lets you shoot from afar, and honestly, like, I wonder like what their bow stats are, because I really want to equip them with iron bows if I can, because having a long range weapon for any of them is not a bad idea. And I think they also have preset abilities that you can't change. Or can you? Oh shit, you can. But I don't think we gain anymore, that's the thing. So let's check out what we got here. This is all set up here, so don't really... You can skip ahead if you'd like. But if you want to see my thought process, then definitely check this out. Alright, Vantage. When phone issues combat, students still attacks first. Okay, Vantage is probably very good to have. I'm going to get rid of Battalion Vantage. I never really used that. So let's unequip. Prioritize. Never seen that button before. What the fuck? I've played this game for over 300 hours and I've never seen prioritize. Yeah, what the hell is that? Oh, I guess like I got this prior. Oh, I guess like top of the thing. That's what it does. Okay, well I was gonna get rid of that anyway. Icebreaker. Yeah, Grains hit. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, Authority and Sword. I'm gonna keep that. Brawling. I'm not gonna have to use. I'm a Sword Master, so honestly, okay. I'll use plus 5 HP. Oh, we don't need Model Leader. That's not really that useful. And we'll keep Axebreaker. We've got Sword Fair, which Grains. Okay, yeah. Very good, very good. Okay, Edelgard, let's see what she's got. Weight -5. Okay. Let's get rid of Sword Prowess, we don't need that shit. Authority is good, Battalion Advantage, get rid of that. Let's get a Resistance on there, because her main weakness is magic, and Resistance is like the defense towards magic. HP +5, her HP is pretty high, so let's get rid of some weight as well, because Fortress Knight is a pretty heavy ability, or ability class, sorry. So it's a little late again, but you know, I gotta actually have my brain active, so I have some apple juice with me to keep my sugar levels a little bit in moderation. It kind of looks like Byleth in the middle there holding a fucking red lightsaber from this angle. Anyway, Demetrius is a paladin. That's a lot of HP for level 20. It's got Canto, which is good. That lets him like move again after doing a move. Lancefair terrain resistance, nullifies damage from terrain. That's actually really good. I didn't know he had that. It's been a while since I played Blue Lions. Authority resistance, lance prowess, battalion wrath. Grants crit +50. Jesus Christ. While units battalion endurance is okay. That's pretty crazy. Do I want dexterity though? I don't need HP, but dexterity might be kind of useful. Dexterity, basically, I'm pretty sure that's like your accuracy. Honestly, I might actually keep it as is. You might be screaming at me if you're actually like really good at this game, but like, listen, man, I'm not gonna pretend like I'm a god at this game and I make good decisions. About Battalion Desperation. No, I don't need that. Close counter's good, but let's get rid of that. And let's put dexterity on him. He has a little bit low HP, but since he's a bow user, you really want to have him be accurate, especially if we're using shit like Deadeye, which lowers accuracy. He doesn't have anything. Yeah, okay, whatever. What does he have? Hit +20. Okay, that's good. Alright. Okay. Good setups there. Battalions, okay, they will have something. But we do have some we can use here. Actually, no. They're all locked, so they already got what they have. Reclass. I guess I could change the classes of Byleth if I'd want to, but there's no reason to change it outside of Swordmaster. But it looks like I can change classes for the other characters because they have other types. But honestly, what they're locked into is already really good. I mean, Edelgard's like Fortress Knight isn't as useful, but like I could go into Warrior, but I do want a defense character considering how limited our cast is right now. Linhardt, okay, he's a bishop right now. What's his other Warlock? No. Kind of sucks that Ash is or Linhardt's our only magic user right now. I know we'd gain 2 after this, but still. And Hilda, okay, she's locked into that. She can go Pegasus Knight, I guess, but I'm not going to do that. I mean, it'd be kind of good, but I'd rather have her be like a Wyvern Rider. I don't know if I'm going to gain access to that. Alright, so now that that's all done, let's take a look at the map. It should be very simple for the first one, but it looks like we're fighting all of the Ashen Wolves, which are these guys, these 4 fellows. So we're going to have to be pretty careful because this is, yeah, they're all like at least level 25, Jesus. We're going to have to be careful because I've heard this gets pretty crazy. Can we buy anything? Ooh, hold up. Hold up, we can actually buy shit. How much? Okay, we have 3,000, so let's be careful here. Honestly, what we have right now is pretty good, but I'm gonna... Okay. I'm gonna equip... Okay, I forgot to check my levels here. My class levels. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Let's check... Yeah, for instance, Dimitri. What's his skill level for bows? It's at E. Okay, that's not good. I gotta do that. There we go. Same with him. Oh, they all have shit in bows except for the 2 main bow users. That kind of stinks. What about Byleth? Yeah, still bad. Still bad. Oh god. Oh Jesus Christ. Okay. This is gonna be tricky, guys. But armory, buy or sell weapons. Okay. I believe. Let's just check out what we got in our stores here. I'm gonna want a short axe, I think. Do I need a short axe? That's gonna take a lot of money, so I'm gonna use a hand axe. Buy that for Edelgard. I don't need a hammer or mace right now, because it doesn't look like there's gonna be many armored units. I'm pretty sure like Dimitri has pretty high crit. I'm gonna check that again. I'll probably put his timestamp to like timestamp to like give you guys the option to skip my my fucking around here. Okay, I don't have high crit for Dimitri. Who has high crit here? Hilda does. If I could get her a killer axe, it'd be nice. So I'm gonna see if that's available. Killer lance? No. Do we have killer axes? I forget. Are killer axes even a thing? I'm pretty sure they are. Or maybe they're not. Maybe I'm just like completely making this up right now. She has access to killer lance? What the fuck? Why does she have a C in lances? I've never seen anyone use Hilda with lances before. But I guess I might as well grab a killer lance for Dimitri. Actually, that's a fuck ton. Oh my god. Do I even want to bother then? Shit. Shit, this is not good with how limited my inventory is. Can I get killer bows? No, I can't. Not from the store. I'll see Ashen and Claude are good. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna get him with that killer lance. That leaves us with 500. With that, I'm gonna just buy Linhardt an iron bow. Yeah, training bow has better accuracy. But yeah, I'm gonna buy him an iron bow just so he has a little bit more, you know, items to fight back with. And that's pretty much all we can do. We're down to 10 gold. So let's save real quick and let's start this out. All right. Defeat all enemy commanders. Okay.
Who are you people anyhow? It doesn't seem right to cross blades without knowing at least that much.
Wow, does it hurt to take yourself that seriously? Answer the man's question, B.
Why me? Yeah, fine. We're the Ashen Wolves. We're the secret fourth house in Abyss. The surface world turned its back on us, and we did the same in return. Back for a back, as they say.
Alright, so these are the fourth house of 3 houses.
Impossible.
I mean, I guess that's why with their DLC.
Seems like it'll be tough to fight here. It's kind of dark. Looks like a great place to nap, though.
Why the fuck would you want to sleep here, dude? Look at this. Look at the floor.
The locks on those gates look really complicated. There must be another way through.
Alright, so this looks like there's switches that controls, yeah, traps, weapons, and contraptions. Okay. And then there's this gates here. Okay, so that's the gate that's actually locked. It's kind of hard to tell. You can change the angle here a little bit. But there's no gates there, so okay. First, we're going to want to deal with these guys here, but we're going to just put some markers there so we don't get fucking bum rushed by these guys. We're going to have to be very defensive here. That's the issue. Alright, so... Oh god, what class are these guys? Fucking assassins? Oh, already assassins? Shit. Okay, they got 36 attack. We've got 23 protect, so that's a lot. But holy shit, they do a lot of damage to fucking my boy already. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attack them from a distance with Claude here. A curve shot with an iron bow should be good enough. Yeah, there we go. If that missed, I would have been so fucking mad. Let's use candle to get back out a little bit. What's this? Terrain that raises defense has no effect on flyers. Okay. Now let's go through and attack this guy. Surely we'll be able to hit this easily, right? I mean, Iron Lance has higher accuracy, so we're going to use this. There we go. One rogue down. And that levels us up a little bit. So we do get level ups here. But since we don't have like actual 3 houses mechanics here, we're gonna have to play this like classic Fire Emblem. We're gonna have to be pretty careful. Alright, so I could attack him with Sword of the Creator, but I'm not gonna waste my shit just yet. So let's see if I can attack him from a distance with Ash. And then like on the roundabout, I believe. Actually, fuck. That's in the range. Oh god, these guys have a high range. I didn't even pay attention to that. I'm already fucking up. Wow. Okay, well let's keep him on Dimitri for now then. So next up we got these brawlers. They don't do shit towards Edelgard, so let's push Edelgard a little bit to the front. Not too far though, because we don't want Balthus to get any bright ideas. There we go. Oh god, with the archer though? Okay, it's not gonna do much. Alright, we're gonna have to just like play this round defensively. And just kind of chill out for a little bit. Set Ash there so he's ready to shoot.
Who, me?
Set Hilda here. One of them's gonna attack her. It's better right there. Raise their defense a little bit. Battle, no, fuck off. Anyway, let's see what happens here. Okay, they have no chance of critting at all. But Edelgard's fucking hit rate is pretty assy. Like 63, that means we have a 37% chance of missing. Ew. Alright, that's like the only damage we're gonna take this round aside from Funman down there. Who's gonna deal something fierce. Yeah, ouch. That's half of Dimitri's health, but that's something you're gonna have to get used to playing this mode on hard. Okay. Here's where the real fun begins. Alright. We're gonna want to take down Balthus immediately. But he has a fucking relic. That's the issue. A relic is kind of magical, so it could easily fuck you up if you're not careful. So mad melee. Okay, we do have that. It does a lot of damage on Hilda, though. Okay, we're gonna want to hit him with ranged attacks quickly. Okay, let's hit him with the steel. Actually, is that the right choice, though? Or could we like magic this shit? No, that doesn't do a shit. Okay, he does have other magic. He has Cutting Gale, Group Flames. Doesn't hit well though. Ew. Oh, this is disgusting. Okay, we can't do much damage for some reason. Yeah, because Iron Bow does double attack. So there we go.
Familiar. Have we met?
Not a chance. You'd remember meeting a specimen like me.
True. I definitely remember this sharp twinge of annoyance.
Stop yapping and start slapping.
That is a line and a half. Jesus. Alright, there we go. He has a lot of health. 60 for a fucking character in the first chapter? Jesus, that's like endgame level shit. Wow, okay. Okay, so Mad Melee, what the fuck does this do? Okay, let me just check real quick with Hilda, because I've never used... it's been a while since I've used this thing. Actually, hold on. Using a blaze might be the right choice. So yeah, battalions here... They basically, you charge an army and you don't get hit yourself, but you do damage the battalion's endurance, but that doesn't matter much.
I won't hold back, so you better not either. These fists are packed with years of pent-up resentment. Time to let loose.
Alright, Gambit boost, let's go. And this should surely hit, right? Okay, there we go. Blaze is so fucking overpowered. Like, look at that shit, man. And now I believe we should be good to take him down with a Gambit here. Yeah.
I can't shake the feeling that I know you from somewhere, but I'm drawing a blank. Either way, you wouldn't want to hurt a helpless girl like me. Maybe you should let us off the hook.
Anything for a pretty lady. Why don't we talk it out over a hot meal? Your treat? Actually, scratch that. Something tells me I'd best stay away from this one.
Bro, how do you not remember her? Like, Jesus, you're best friends with her brother. Oh my god, dude. That kind of annoys me how, like, they're pretending to not know each other at the start like this, but they definitely should. Wait, he lived that? Oh, no, he didn't.
Guts. I'll give you that much.
Alright, he's out, so that's, like, the main threat gone. Alright, let's go around and take care of this motherfucker here, because he's going to be an issue. This bow user. Bow users are some of the most dangerous enemies to possibly have.
You fought well.
Alright, there we go. I haven't actually heard Balthus' English voice until now. It doesn't... I mean, it doesn't sound right to me just because she barely even has a voice in the games to begin with. Alright. Let's take down this motherfucker from a distance here with my bow.
Doing my part.
I don't really need a vulnerary right now. I might need it later on though. Easily take him out with a quick Nosferatu. Actually, that shit, that might not hit. Okay, thank God. I should have probably checked the hit rate first. And now with Claude, let's do this and hopefully not get killed. If this misses, I swear to fuck. Okay, good.
We never had a chance.
There we go. Alright, now let's go over here and gain some experience. There we go, level up. Okay, let's see what stats we get up here. Okay, that's pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Okay. I would definitely like a strength up, but defense might be the main priority right now because, yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Holy shit, that's only turn 1, or turn 2 technically. Alright. Let's put Blythe over there. Oh god, what's his range there? Does he have physic? He does. Yeah, he does in 10 uses. Might also use a physic on him here. What's the hit on this? 38? Still quite a bit. 38 and 23. I think I'll use him as a quick, like, bait. Oh, but it's gonna get 2 of them, though. Oh, god damn. And they're not gonna be well within range, so I don't think that's a smart idea. And here's fucking Edelgard's slow ass. Oh, god, okay. Definitely not gonna use Claude as bait. Because he's not as beefy as Edelgard or Dimitri. So let's just use this turn for repositioning. Actually, why do I always never like going on these purple spaces because they give you just useless items for the most part. Like a rusted axe, I don't need that, man. Like you could fix it up in the blacksmith, but still. Anyway, what's Edelgard's protect? 32, Jesus. But her avoidance is 7. Alright, there we go. That should tank them pretty well. Yeah, 6 and 6. Okay.
I'll cut through.
Wonder if like they could even reach me from here. Oh no, they're just all focused on Edelgard. I might as well put Dimitri down there to set shit up.
There's an easier way to handle this.
What? Oh fuck, I forgot she could do that! Oh no!
It couldn't have been a summoning spell.
Oh, she locked the door too? Wait, did that switch actually open it? Should I have hit that? I probably should have hit that, huh? Okay, Hey Claude, why don't you just go back over there and check that out real quick? Probably not the best idea to be sending him away, but you know, whatever. I mean, I could probably hit her like through the wall. I just don't think that's a very good idea. Actually, shit. I got it good. Not gonna lie, I could. But I need to get Claude back over here though, so I don't think I'm gonna do that right now. So let's just continue with this bait plan then. Wait, will he try to hit? No, he's not in the range. Okay, but I'm gonna put a marker on him anyway. And on her, because she might be dangerous. Hilda over there. We'll just put Linhardt on backup. And I'll put him over here in case we do some funnies on Happy over there. Let's see how this works out. Yeah, they're barely doing shit. 25, that's good, okay. Oh boy, okay. This is a lot of thinking, way more thinking than Mario vs. Donkey Kong had me doing. Oh god, we barely started this map too, like, it's not a big map at all, but shit. This Let's Play might take a while. Alright. Alright, Claude, let's see what we can do. Lever. Did that open the gate?
Nothing's happening. What are we doing wrong?
I think the better question is, what aren't you doing wrong? Only we can operate that.
What the fuck do you mean only we can operate that? Oh cool, I just wasted my time. That's awesome, man. Alright, let's yeah, I don't want to focus on Bowser's already overpowered, and I need to focus on building levels between the other characters. So let's get Hilda to just take this motherfucker down, because she hasn't done anything at all. What? That missed? Okay, thank God that missed too. That missed at a fucking 88? Are you serious? Holy shit, dude. Let's try again then. There we go. Close to a level up, but unfortunately not one. Claude's stuck there. Let's let Linhardt finish this off if he can. Yes, he can. Alright, Cutting Gale. Because he'll probably desperately need the defense more than most. But it's not as important as like the main attackers, but I might as well give them some experience. I guess let's just work on breaking the shield of the monster here. Because how these like big monsters work, they're essentially bosses, and they have these like 4 shields around them that reduce like the effectiveness. They increase their defense, but once you break them away, they're much more vulnerable to attacks. So that's going to be good for us. Let's put Edelgard on standby. I don't know if he's a magic based one or a, well, that's not Edelgard. I don't know if he's magic based or attack based. I think he's attack based. It looks like, yeah, he has very low magic. So honestly, I could probably take him down right away. Not a chance, but I do have my killer lance. It's not gonna high crit. Oh shit, I have monster piercer. Oh, but that's not gonna do enough. Oh god, okay. In that case, let's get Claude hit from a, or not Claude, fucking Ash to hit from a distance. And that should give us just enough to wipe her out. And if I'm right, I should be able to do some funny shit next turn. Actually, did I make a really bad miscalculation? I might have. Actually, no. I'm gonna use Assault Troop, use a Gambit, because when you use a Gambit on a boss monster, it reroutes their aggro onto the person using the Gambit. So basically now, like, Ash won't be in trouble. See, there we go. And now let's back away a little bit. And let's try and use Byleth to go in for the kill. Bait of Monsters is not going to work very well. Sword of the Creator's not going to do jack shit. Let's hope for a crit with the Steel Sword. There we fucking go. That's why you're the GOAT, Byleth. Oh my god. Whew, okay, that's the boss down. Now let's hope we can do some funny shit on Happy to take her down. I don't need to heal. I could wait. I mean, I might as well just heal with Linhardt, because he's going to be right here anyway. Besides, it's not like we're going to get many chances to use base heal anyway. Physics, the much more useful thing to do. Alright. Now what's next? Okay, they're not going to move at all, so let's get into formation for our weird plan against Happy here. I fully believe we can take her down like this. Alright, so first we're going to go in for Claude, because he can use Kanto. Oh shit, he can't do that. He doesn't have... Does he not have Curve Shot? He does have Curve Shot. But he doesn't have the +1 range that fucking Ash does. Okay. In that case, I don't know what to do. Because I feel like she's going to cook me if I try to do shit. Because, yeah, her attack is 42. And my res is 13. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Because, like, that'll do, like, 3/4 of my fucking health. But honestly, it might be the smart thing to do. What's her crit at? Does she have any crit? She has 21 crits. And what's my luck at? Luck is 17. Fuck it, I might go for it. There's Deadeye, I guess. I mean... Either way, Deadeye does slightly more damage. Imagine if I gotta actually get a crit with the fucking Iron Bow. A 4% chance of a crit, but imagine, like, just think about that for a second. It'd be fucking hilarious if I did get this. Let's try it.
Is it too late for me to back out of this fight? I don't want to hurt anyone. But in this case, I guess there's no avoiding it.
Dude, I would have been so hyped. I would have been so hyped at that 4%. Okay. Yeah, I'm barely gonna survive that. Alright, that's fine. Alright, let's get Claude moving and... Okay, more of these fuckers. Really, these rogues? Oh, these fucking assassins, man. Ah, shit. Alright. We're gonna use Edelgard to push then, because you saw how much damage they did towards Dimitri. And... Yeah, I've got 18 protect only on Hilda. When they do 36, yikes. Yeah, compare that to the fucking insane 32 protect that I got on fucking Edelgard. Yeah. I wonder what's the right choice here. Alright, let's just hope she doesn't wait, what? You healed? Oh shit, but we got it because he counterattacks. There we go. Because she moves closer, idiot. There we go. That was kind of poopy, not gonna lie, but I'll take luck. I'll take luck. Strength and speed, okay. That's fine enough.
Boring. Count me out.
I don't remember the exact growth rates for any of these characters, so I'm just going off of what sounds the most appropriate right now. This is boring. You just said that because you got cooked. Come on. Oh shit, I'm locked? Did her shit lock me? I think that's what it did. What is retribution? Allies can counterattack when they're attacked from the outside of the usual range for 5 turns. Okay. That's cool. Alright, let's move Edelgard in and basically bait them here, and that gives us more room to move because that basically blocks their range. Let's move Hilda up in the front. Not gonna move Claude here because they're gonna bum rush his ass. I mean, actually they won't. Let's hope they actually stay to that marker. And let's use Linhard to go heal Ash while he's chilling up there.
Much appreciated.
See, this is why bow users are the goats, because like they can just fucking do the craziest shit when they have longbow range. Speaking of longbow, I really hope we can get a longbow for him. Ooh, 26 hit. I mean, they are assassins, so they do have high avoidance. So I'm probably not going to hit them at all with Edelgard. Alright, that's fine though. These are high hit rate characters then. Let's use Claude and let's do some pretty good damage here. Also use the mini bow. There we go. Now, how am I going to take them out without getting cooked? Well, first off, let's just use Candle to move them out of the way. And then we should be able to use... Yeah, one hit's good on that. There we go. That's one down. You cannot one-shot most enemies when playing on hard mode on any of these playthroughs because, like, they'll just absolutely cook you. I really don't think Hilda's gonna do shit, and she doesn't really... Yeah, 27. This might be a problem. Let's see if I can hit him with some magic. Ooh, that's very good, actually. Hit him with... group flames would be the most safe to use, but I'm gonna save that for the armored dudes up there. Because I could lock them with that. Let's use wind. There we have it. And now we should just go in for the kill with... Yeah, there we go.
Each battle,
and Violet has high resistance, so she's not going to get killed by that mage user up there. I didn't even look at my level up there, but it was pretty good. Oh, and like very high avoidance, so we're fine there. In that case, let's move Edelgard around, but not exactly in range. Oh fuck, really?
It would behoove you to watch your back.
It would behoove you to shut the fuck up.
Oh no, I knew something didn't feel right.
Well, actually, Ash is in a pretty good position there. But not you, though. Okay. Will Hilda be able to tank some of this? 18 compared to 45. Oh god, yeah, that's a yikes from me. Because she's immediately gonna get fucking targeted there. But okay, he's only getting targeted by one. Okay, let's bait her on. Let's bait this person on Hilda. Actually, she has higher resistance than I thought against this. Okay. Yeah, I'm not exactly 100% familiar with all the mechanics in this game. I definitely don't want to put Ash in range because he's gonna get cooked. So like, I'm not exactly sure. I just know kind of like the basics of how to measure attack and defense. Not exactly sure how like abilities and like classes affect that. There we go. Tank that. Get a hit back in. Good. We should be fine here. Oh, you're Claude. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Didn't kill, but like that's still hype, man. Oh, now the issue is we're kind of surrounded here. Actually, I could snipe one out real quick with a curse shot. So let's do that. Let's take out this dude with a dead eye. It's actually lucky that we got Ash up there. The fight continues. It sure fucking does, because this video is 55 minutes long already. Jesus. Okay, this would be a good chance to use it. Okay, I'm out of blaze. Never mind. What gamuts do I have right now on me? Assault troop. It's pretty good. Do I have any magic available on? I do. Ooh, but I can't use it. I can't use this magic even though I have it because my class doesn't allow it. Awesome. But that magic user is going to be a problem. Can I take him out with the Sword of the Creator? I fucking can. Yeah, I'll tank the damage. I don't want to use Rupture to Heaven because that's going to use one more use there. Let's just hope for a crit. Nope. Oh, that didn't hit. Thank God. Okay. Good. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered that much because I'd probably not use Byleth much after this, but gosh, there's still a lot of guys up there, man. Okay, with that, let's high damage. Still, we're taking quite a bit here. In that case, I'm gonna heal up. Actually, maybe using Linhardt's magic is more appropriate. It's not gonna kill though, that's the thing. I could try gambiting with group flames and killing that dude. 70 hit. Fuck it, I'll do it. Why not? What am I gonna use this gambit anyway? There we go. Worked well. Please raise defense a little bit. Thank you.
I think I'm improved.
Alrighty, that disables that guy, so he's not going to be able to attack Edelgard. Okay. Do we have Divine Pulse? Yeah, 5 charges. Okay. I'm hoping we gain more later on. We might not, though. That might be an issue. Hey, I might as well attack him with the hand axe. Maybe we'll crit. 15% chance. Let's fucking go, Hilda. Let's fucking go. Okay. And some charm, too. Pretty sure she has pretty high gross and charm. Speed is great, though.
Amazing.
Amazing? Who the fuck was that? Who said that? Alright, let's move Dimitri up in front since he's high mobility. And let's quickly take this motherfucker out. I'll use Canto to get back out of here.
Sorry, but victory is mine.
Why'd you say it like that? So fucking fruity. I mean, Claude is a fruity ass dude. Let me just look at him. Okay, okay, Ash is kind of like, he's kind of far away, not gonna lie. He's like, I don't think I can open these fucking doors. Yeah, I kind of have to take the long way around because there's no way to get through this shit. I'm assuming we might come back to this map a little bit later on. It's just weird to be playing like an actual new map after having grinded out base 3 houses for a while. In that case, let's use you to heal Edelgard. Let's put her in front lines to deal with these fuckers. That'll make it so that Assassin moves a little bit closer. It's not going to do much at all. Get him off the fucking stairs, because that, I'm pretty sure that ruins, like, course user mobility a little bit. Of course, since I'm a War Wyvern rider, I take a lot more damage to bow users, so you gotta be careful there. I should probably be using concoctions, but I feel like I should save those. Anyway, let's see what they cook. By the way, I usually keep like the full animations like this when I'm playing these games. I don't usually disable like animations at all. I know it makes this go by much quicker, but I just like seeing like if I get a crit or an avoid or anything like that because it makes it more hype. Anyway, best choice here is to probably heal up Claude with Linhardt. Yeah, because he's pretty fucking low. Let's immediately take out this bow user with Edelgard then, if I can. I don't think I have anything strong enough to do that, though. Actually, shit, Monster Breaker will. Yeah, I kind of immediately want to take him out. So that Claude can actually move around. Alright, Edelgard. Defense. Okay. We're actually getting good levels so far. It's mostly, we haven't gotten any 2s yet, which is the shitty ones.
Ready and willing.
In that case, let's move up. No. Fucking Pegasus Knights, or Pegasus Knights, fucking, yeah, but they are Pegasus Knights, shit. God, I hate them to hell. But that might set me up for danger with the Pegasus Knights there. But we're doing it anyway. Screw it. Let's set ourselves a little bit lower there. And we have one gap there to attack with whoever we want. But how far is his range? I think he's like 1 range away from hitting us there. Yeah. He's going to stay focused on that. So let's move in Byleth and do a funny assassination on this assassin.
That is that.
That is that. Yeah, it is. I keep getting these useless items. Cool. Rusted lances, rusted shit. I don't want to waste my fucking precious smithing stones on those. Actually, can I just go in and fucking snipe this dude? No, I'll get myself cooked before I even get the chance to do that. So I'm gonna just stay in the back a little bit. And I might as well just use a concoction with Hilda. Just to save us a little bit of healing for when one of these two get hit. Dodge it, please? Damn it. Can't dodge everything. Okay, that didn't bait the Pegasus Knights, though. Because I'm assuming they're fucking... Yeah, oh god, Jesus Christ. Okay, well, Ash is at least moving a little bit. In that case, let's just do this. We could use the Killer Lance and hope it gets a crit. We might as well, right? It didn't, so that wasted a use, but whatever. Not gonna use Kanto. I'm gonna stay there. Who needs a level badly? Claude does. Let's get Claude right in front of him. Actually, yeah, mini bow, because I don't think he has a mini bow on him. And mini bow can be used in close quarters, so there we go. No chance of getting fucking slaughtered.
It was a good try.
Alright, what you got, Claude, on your first level up? Alright, you're cooking as well. I like it, I like it. Oh, fuck. She's gonna be a threat. Constance is gonna be a massive threat. What's her shit compared? Ooh, yeah, okay. We're gonna want to keep out of that a little bit. Because she's a Dark Flyer, and Dark Flyers can use magic, and that's a high crit magic. So, yeah, 37 crit. Jesus Christ. Okay. Edelgard's probably best to bait out the regular Pegasus Knights. But when it comes to her, I want to use Byleth. Or I can just like bum rush her ass with like Claude or something. Since she is a Dark Flyer, she's weak to bows and shit. So let's set this up appropriately then. Let's use a quick physic on Byleth. Just to set shit up here. And let's put her there. Actually, we're going to put her farther away there. Bait out one of them first, because then I feel like Constance is going to start getting some funny ideas. Let's leave you there for bow usage. Let's just use this, and that's a pretty good setup. Being very cautious right now, because I don't want to fucking... I desperately do not want to have to restart a map during this Let's Play, because that's going to take so much time. Alright, she's on the move. And a lot of magic users too. Oh shit. Yeah, she's immediately... Ooh, this sucks. This sucks. In that case. So this is probably the best choice here.
Underestimate the denizens of Abyss, and it won't end well for you. Tremble in fear at my magical might.
If you could even hit that shit, but no, I'm just gonna snipe you immediately. Get out of here.
Never underestimate an outsider.
It's not that I'm defeated, so much as that I'm temporarily grounded.
Alright, there we go. Now the issue is this motherfucker that's on Edelgard right now. Alright, let's use a gambit on these dudes. Let's lock that Pegasus Knight immediately. We'll worry about him later. The problem is the mage. We gotta get fucking Edelgard out of the way. Okay, there we go. Now with that, I mean, she could hit it. She could tank it, but that's a high crit. And Claude, ooh, I don't want Claude to take that either. Yeah, let's take out the Pegasus Knight real quick with Ash. Since that's really the only thing he could do right now. Hilda's gonna get fucking cooked because her res is dog shit. What would happen here? Okay, let's put Dimitri there. Did their targets change onto Dimitri? Okay, let's do that. And that does a little bit less damage. It still does a lot, but we're gonna keep it as is there. And we don't need any healing right now. Let's save it. Oh shit, Yuri's on the move. Okay. Alright, that was definitely the right choice. They probably can't crit though, because Dimitri's luck is probably pretty high. Claw is taking a lot of damage. I don't like that. Alright, level 22. That's golden deer.
I expected as much.
Ooh, okay. All right, boys, we're getting some good levels. This is definitely much better luck than I've had in my last playthrough of the game. Oh, but fuck, all those assassins are on me already. Oh shit. Oh god, that's not good. And I don't have any movement abilities right now, so. All right, let's. I'm gonna try and take. Yeah, that's a fuck ton. Oh my god. Yeah, because he has crazy high movement. My lord. Have mercy, please. Alright, let's strike you with my iron sword real quick. Might take damage here, yeah. Ooh, this is gonna be a tricky one to get out of here. Alright, immediate thing I want to do. Physic Claude. Like he's at most risk of dying. There we go. Because like even then, like yeah, now they're all targeting Dimitri. Great.
Use caution.
Okay, we're gonna have to get Claude the fuck out of there. Now what? Oh my god, dude. Okay. This is gonna stink unless I can like bum rush Yuri somehow, which I can't do. I could take the brawlers just fine. I'm gonna do that. Actually, wait, what are these guys doing? God damn, dude. Might not have a choice, honestly. Might have to just go for it.
Time is now.
I know the hit, so I just skipped it over. Good level. There we go. Let's get the fuck out of Dodge. Actually, this is so much better now. Oh, thank Christ. Let's leave the brawler over there because he's not going to do jack shit to her. Set up Ashen in a good spot. Oh, I could use a combat art here. Ooh. I might as well pick one off while I can, right? Less workload for the next turn.
That's how it goes.
Thank you, Ash.
I have so far left to go.
I like that dexterity. Okay. Fuck yes. And Hilda, might as well stay on here, give you a little bit of defense in case some funny shit happens. And there we go. I'm not going to be able to hit, but we can tank this easily. I always say easily like that. I don't know, man. It's 4:10 a.m. My commentary isn't exactly the most, you know, creative. I'm just kind of giving you guys my thought process right now. Oh yeah, you're not fucking hitting that shit. Yeah, get out of here. Why are you even trying? All right. Okay. I could probably just go bum rush Yuri now, but I need these levels desperately. So let's get Hilda on the move here. We can get like a good hit in. Oh, that might actually crit. I'm gonna try to smash and see if I can crit this. I missed? Alright, what do you mean that missed? You can't just miss. Come on, whatever. I'll fucking use you then. Actually, I'm probably being very stupid right now doing this. I need to see if it actually like go in and kill Yuri first. Well, I'm gonna. Okay, you know what? Yeah, you heal Dimitri. In that case, let's use you to take on the mage.
The fight continues.
I guess use fucking Claude. Why not? Get a nice hit on. I'm only doing this because I need the experience. I don't want to rush through this shit, even though it is late and this video is getting long. You just really need the experience you can get. Everything's missing on this dude? Are you serious? Alright, cool, dude. Well, I guess I'll just fucking, like, take my chances with Edelgard then. Or Edelgard, whatever. It's Edelgard. Fucking Edelgard? What am I thinking? Let's use a smash and hope for a crit. It still hits somehow, though. That should let Byleth easily take down that stupid motherfucker. Yeah, get out of here. As long as one of these hits. There we go.
You didn't give it your all.
Level 23. Definitely a little bit over leveled on Byleth, but that's just what happens.
We must all do our part.
Alright, I'll definitely take that defense and luck. I need as many defensive stats as I can get. And we should be able to take him out with an easy Night Kneeler. That raises our luck by, or not our luck, our hit by a lot. There we go.
What have we here? Some lost kid stumbling around in the dark?
Stay a while, won't you?
That sounds sus. No, thank you.
Shame indeed not to have a bit of fun with each other while we've got the chance, you know?
That sounds sus in the other way. Pause. Anyway, if this doesn't hit, I fucking swear. He has puppies? Oh, shit.
I'm at my limit.
Let's hope Hilda survives. Oh, she's cooked. Oh shit, she's cooked. Fuck. Yeah, I didn't think that one through. Let's restart that one, shall we? I didn't know he had Pavis on him. That it gives him a lucky chance of getting, yeah, half damage, because he's fucking that. Oh, shit, he has crossed fucking Fetters of Dromny. Oh, God. That's cool. In that case, fuck the extra level. We're gonna just go after him. It's gonna be the same difference if we try this, so... But we might as well do the damage we can.
Well, shame.
Because this is how, like, rewinding works. It doesn't change the luck. Actually, wait. It did?
Maybe
I thought, okay, maybe it's only on, like, crits and shit that the luck stays, like whatever happens, stays happening. But I guess for abilities, that's not the case. So that's actually a pretty good thing to know. And that's it. That's the first map done in 18 turns. Jesus Christ. That was just the first map. Oh, she got a level? She gets level for getting MVP? I didn't know that can happen. Maybe it's only in the DLC, because I don't think that happens at all in, like, the main game. Ooh, those are some nice stats, too. And 10 Smiting Stones? Okay, I guess it gives us rewards because, you know, we only have 8 chapters. 7 chapters, sorry.
B, was it?
The name's Balthus. I don't lose often, but I can at least recognize what it looks like.
Balthus. Balthus. Balthus? From House Albrecht? Baldy, is that you? Whew! You look, old.
Huh. Do we know each other, pal? Wait a minute. That hair, those eyes, that voice! Hilda! I don't believe it! Oh, little sis?
And there we go, the truth is revealed. They're, true alliances, I guess. Yeah, or an hour and 12 minutes in the first map. Oh my god. We're in here for the long haul, boys. Jesus Christ.
I don't believe it. Little Hilda herself. Why didn't you speak up sooner?
Baldy, this isn't the time to catch up. What would Holst think? I bet you didn't consider that, did you?
Eesh. I don't know, but it wouldn't be nice.
The fucking ... Are you kidding me? Jeez, they're all just fucking staring at his ass. Look at that fucking Violet in the right there with her big bug-eyed fucking head.
Look, sorry, okay? Just don't tell Holst. If he knew I raised a hand against you, he'd have my head.
Ha! Like he'd stop at your head. Fine though. Just this once, and just for you, I'll keep quiet.
Now that that's sorted, what did you mean about it being lucky that you found me?
Oh, that. One of the guys I owe gold to is Count Gloucester. He said something about forgiving my debt if I could dig up some dirt on you. Figured this was my shot.
So, Count Gloucester, he's like the father to Lorenz, who's like one of the main characters in the Golden Deer route. I remember reading up a theory that like Count Gloucester hired a hitman to go after Claude, and that like maybe like they hired Balthus originally for like reconnaissance or some shit. It's pretty interesting, but I don't want to go too far because I don't want to spoil main. I mean, actually, I don't know if I'm going to spoil main game stuff in this game at all. I'll give a warning beforehand if I do.
Ah, so it was purely selfish. But then was a fight really necessary?
Really was. Best way to acquaint yourself with someone is to get into a tussle with them. That's common sense right there.
Yeah, between guys, sure, they are two guys, you know what, fine. Sure, it makes sense.
I had no idea there were others like B out there. Who knew such a refined lady could be so backwards?
Say what you will, but I learned all I need to know. It's clear this lot has nothing to do with the church's intentions. But that means those other creeps could always attack us at any moment.
Yeah, what creeps are you talking about?
Someone's targeting Abyss. Mercenaries keep sniffing around and causing trouble here. They won't let up.
It's a real problem, and we have no clue who's pulling the strings. There are many within the church who would love to see this filthy underground city purged. When you first showed up, we thought you were here to do just that. Apologies for the confusion.
You know, like, he talks like as if the Abyss is so well known, but like, none of the characters really knew at the start of the game.
So that's why you came at us with that nasty Kill the Outsiders act.
As Yuribird said, we're sorry. We're all pretty on edge these days.
Indeed. That someone would descend to Abyss out of pure curiosity was far too outlandish to consider.
No idea. These tunnels have been around for ages. They could be older than the monastery for all we know.
None remain who know the complete truth. However, I shall tell you all that we know for certain.
She keeps talking like fucking Harry Potter, bro. Like, none who remain. Like, god damn. Didn't notice this until I actually heard like the English voice.
Abyss is home to those who shun the light of day. It is the secret shadow of Garrick Mach, if you will.
The church quietly tolerates us. They think they need a place like this for Garrick Mach to thrive.
The deal is simple. Abyssians never get involved with the surface, and the surface never gets involved with us.
Alas, for some foul reason, surface dwellers have been after us of late. Further oppressing those souls who can only find solace beneath the ground? I cannot abide it. Though it pains me to admit, we too harbor valid reasons for not venturing into the light. That is why, by the grace of our esteemed patron, we have been granted sanctuary here in Abyss.
Bro, the way she said that there, like, she sounded like, you know, in Thor Ragnarok when they're introducing the Grandmaster. Or like, the fucking speaker in the movie, what was it called again? The one with the train. Fucking... The one with the train, the one that's made by the guy who made Parasite. I don't know why I can't remember the name off the top of my head. The one that... Snowpiercer. Fucking Snowpiercer. There we go. It kind of sounds like she's talking about, like, oh, the wonderful fucking, like, what's the engine keeper or some shit? I forget what he's called in that movie.
I see. Balti, does that mean you've got a reason for being here too?
Afraid so, Hilda. I'm here because there are more bounties on my head than there is hair. Needed to lay low. Real low.
Does that mean you got hair loss, Balthus? I'm so sorry. I mean, you are, like, pretty old compared to the other characters in this game.
Balti, that's awful.
Enough with the niceties. Let's get these surface dwellers out of here.
Nonsense! Intolerable nonsense! Why ever would we let slip this chance to acquire their aid?
We refuse to get involved. No, let's not be an asshole. I mean, I always tend to pick the nice ones, so maybe I'll have some more chances to be an asshole in the future.
Myself excluded, a lot of the folks who live here can't defend themselves. They're here to avoid conflict. The elderly, the infirm, orphans, lost souls, merchants who were chewed up and spit out by the nobility, the works.
It rests upon us to protect those who cannot protect themselves, and to safeguard our home. To that noble end, I must insist that you lend us your strength.
I feel for your cause, truly. However, I cannot help but wonder why you would trust us so readily. We are from the surface, after all.
Trust is a choice. We're choosing to trust you. For now. It's clear you're not here by command of the church. And you're not just a bunch of noble twerps either. You can hold your own. It's in the way you fight, how you carry yourselves. Still, I'm reluctant to get you involved with this madness. It's our problem, not yours.
It's too late now. We already told them everything. Let's at least give them a chance to decide for themselves.
Most true.
Wander about Abyss for a time, and I am certain you will come to the only correct conclusion.
Right, what she said. Take a look, think some thoughts. Consider yourselves our special guests.
Dude, Constance right now is really sounding like a fucking tour guide. Like, just in the tone of her voice. Alright, I believe that's it for chapter 1. Let's go. I mean, I think chapter 2 starts here. Yep. Chapter 2, What Lies Beneath.
Shadows. What lies beneath.
But we're gonna be doing this in the next episode, guys. I mean, it's gonna start doing shit immediately. No, it doesn't. Okay, I guess it doesn't do a fucking whole animated sequence like at the start. I think that's just for the first chapter. In the main game, it does that for every chapter in the game. But yeah, so that was a pretty good first episode. Sorry if my commentary was a bit, lackluster, but it's, pretty late, and it's the first episode of a new series of a new type of game I haven't played on this channel before. The Sword of the Creator is restored, not going to be used 20 times. Okay, it automatically restores every turn, or every chapter. That's good. I should hear what the residents have to say. Alright, so now we're in the Abyss, and we're going to explore this in the next episode. So basically how this DLC works is that we have an Abyss exploring segment, and then the main battle, as well as all like the dialogue in between. But yeah, we could check out the map here. It's a very big area. There's a lot of different activities we can do, talking to people, all that fun jazz. So the next episode and start of chapter 2, we're going to be looking around, exploring the Abyss, doing the main mission of the chapter, and all that stuff. Oh, we do have supports, huh? And I guess we technically have supports here too, but I don't know if they actually grow because they weren't growing at all in the actual maps. So I don't think we actually do get supports in this DLC. They just have like automatic supports for like, stat boosting when you're near people. Anyway, enough stalling. Thank you guys very much for watching this first episode of a new series. I'm kind of worried about how this is going to go down in the future with how crazy this game I've heard it gets. But we'll get to that when we get to that. I like a good challenge. This game really requires you to be very creative in your strategies, which I very much enjoy. Except for when like the map design gets pure bullshit, like at the end of Silver Snow. Jesus Christ, that map is crazy. Enough yeah, enough toppings. No more toppings on that pizza. Just plain cheese. Not even cheese. Not even sauce. Just fucking dough. Enough talking. This is Danception. I'm gonna go to sleep. Thank you very much for watching, and see you guys in the next chapter.